Alright, Kre-o Transformers Rotor Rage. Here we go. So we got box art here. See Vortex in his helicopter mode shooting out this dude here, running around with the Dark Energon piece. Cool stuff. It's robot build. Comes with 3 crayons. Vortex, Commando, and Driver. So there you go. Some little art on the side. Art on the top. Crap on the side. And we go to the back of the box. Oops. So here we go. We got his helicopter form here. Little ATV with the driver. Dark Energon piece. Here is your little Spec Ops Commando guy. I forgot what his name was. He is Commando. There's Commando. There's Vortex with a little translucent purple and Dark Energon piece. And here he is all hunched over. Because I guess he doesn't fit on the box, or they just felt like making everybody hunched over. So yeah, cool stuff. Here's your little Vortex. He's got the Dark Energon piece there. And time to get to it. That aside, here is Commando. Little Commando, looking pretty spiffy with his little night vision goggles, or infrared goggles, since they're red, I guess. Pull those up. They go right up. You can see his little face. Really, it's just eyes and black. Bring that back down. He's got his nice gun. Shoot out. It's good guys, I guess, since he's a bad guy. He's got some nice detailing here on his chest. A bunch of pockets. Apparently, he's just loaded up with pockets. Yeah, cool little dude. Put him over here. Doesn't want to stand. There we go. And then let's do the ATV driver with the ATV. ATV, really nice. Rolls well. Well, rolls pretty well. Let me see. This wheel right here seems to be a little sticky for me. This wheel's a little better. I don't know what the deal is right now. Usually works really well. Back wheels roll a little better. You got this little back cannon or thruster, whatever you want to use it as. That moves. That's on a ball joint that comes right off. But here you can see the ball joint. That moves around, that pops off since it's only on one peg. Wow, everything is just falling apart for me right now. Pop that back on back here. If it'll pop for me, there we go. There you go. And then here's your little driver. I'm not going to take him off just because I don't see a reason to. He's got a little clear visor that goes up and down. You can see he is determined. He is trying to get this Dark Energon piece away from the bad guys. There it goes. It's cool. I like the little ATV. It's really nice, really spiffy. It's your Dark Energon piece. It's just 3 pieces put together. This top piece, this little bottom piece with the handle, and actually it's 4 pieces. These are both individual pieces back here. A little one by one, and there he goes. Ah, whatever. Ah. Screw it. Onto Vortex. I left off his little rotor right now, just because I wanted to show you guys his cool little design here, because when you put it on, it really covers this all up. You can see he's got some really nice detailing here. Some nice little paint apps. Decepticon logo in the middle. He's pink. He's got this cool little dark purple or dark blue design on there with some mustard. So it looks really neat. He's got this helmet, which is, I guess, kind of like a sound wave. I forgot exactly how that looked. He's got a little arm-mounted cannon. Apparently, yeah, I think that's his only weapon that came with him, if I remember right. His head gets stuck in there. What I found a neat little trick to get it out is just use the leg peg sometimes. There we go. And there you can see his face. He's just a basic face. Take that off, put his body back. And since his head's already off, I'll put on his little rotor. Here it is. You can see the blades. They work really well. They spin really well. Just goes straight on. There you go. Where's his head roll of? And I lost his head apparently. Oh, there it is. There we go. Pop his head back on. Pop on his helmet. And there's Vortex. All bladed out. You can still see, I don't know if you can actually see it, my camera will show you, but right there in the middle, there's a little hole. and you can actually still see the little Decepticon logo there. So that's pretty neat. These blades still move really well, as long as your finger doesn't get in the way. Still move really well. So that's the little Kre-o part of the set. Move these guys all back so I can get on to the main event, which is Vortex. And you can't see him there. There he is. There's Vortex. You see he comes with this spiffy little grappling hook, which also you can pull this side out. And there's a little handle for the little Kre-os to grab onto. You can fly them around. Cool stuff. He's got these two little missile launchers here on the sides. Let me hold that better so you can see. You got two missile launchers here on the sides. Each one of them moves all over on ball joints. Just press a little button and it'll fire. So let me try and show that off while doing it in a way where it doesn't fly away on me. And the harder you push it, the farther it goes. The harder it goes, all that good stuff. And I managed, you see this is just attached on with this. So the bottom part might come off pretty easy, but it's real easy to just pop back on. Just like that. See the rotor moves really well. This little back rotor also moves really well. He's also got this little cannon down here. It's on a ball joint. I guess like a little machine gun shooting out the other dudes. Get that back on. So yeah, overall I really like this figure right here. He's got the little claws back here, make him look more menacing. Love his colors, that bright purple, mustard yellow. He's got a little pink highlight every once in a while. I really like him. This is really nifty. He's got the Decepticon logo back here. Turn that around. Right here where the blades go through. So yeah, I really like this vehicle mode. I'm really enjoying it. You can fit your little dudes in the cockpit there. Just take this top part off. You can look in there. You can see there's a little steering stick and a little computer screen. You can stick your little Kre-o dudes in there and they'll sit down pretty comfortably. So yeah, overall I really like it. Now I'm gonna take this guy apart, rebuild him as a robot, and show you that. Baby Vortex in robot mode. And this guy really looks awesome. I love this guy. You can see he's got a lot of playability to him, a lot of posability. His head's on a ball joint. His head looks really nice too. See if I can get a good close up there. You can see his head there. It looks very nice. Very, very nice. You can see he's got ball joints here. His head's on a ball joint as always. Ball joints here. All of his fingers move, so his little claw fingers move. Although they're limited by on this side the missiles. On this side he's got claws, which look pretty neat. And then he's got the little thumb flap thing that moves also. And then he's got ball joints at the hip, ball joints at the knee, which are covered by these little pieces here, which are pretty nice. It's a nice touch, even though you can't really go much more forward than that. But that's perfectly fine with me, because I like that it covers that up. It's also got ball joints at the ankles. And he just looks really nice. So you can see he's got his missiles. The two friction missiles are back here. These are the ones that were on the helicopter, the same ones. No, you just simple friction missiles. You press them down, they shoot. Harder you press, harder they shoot. This side, he's got the little turret back here. He's got his little blade back here, which still moves. This blade moves. And he's got the little grappling hook over here, which a lot of people complain about. I've seen they're complaining about, oh, you know, it's just there. But really, I mean, it's pretty simple. I saw he was caked up in one of the pictures at the beginning of his video. He did what I do, which is just take this, you wrap it around the arm. I mean, really simple solution. Just wrap it around, and then you can hook it back here if you like that, or you can just stick it up here. I mean, we have pretty simple ways to store this and get it out of the way. Or you can do what other people suggest and just take this whole thing off. If you think it looks silly. I think it looks cool. I think it's really fun to have this. I like the hook. But yeah, this guy is awesome. I love his shape. His wide shoulders, that like V torso. Looks really good. I like him. He's got a lot more bulk than some of the other sets, than like Stealth Bumblebee, which you saw was very thin and like kind of wiry, I guess. But this guy's got some good bulk. He's actually got pieces on him, you know? So I think it's smart bulk because he can still move really well. You know, you can still pretty much do whatever you want. So yeah, overall, I love this guy. Oh, and also his back, if you look, it's pretty much just flat, but which, you know, normally would be a downer, but in the case of, you know, he's got this going on, it's totally understandable, and it's totally fine, and I really don't mind, because overall this guy is awesome. I love his colors. He just pops. He looks awesome. He feels awesome. He's got some nice heft to him. You know, very, very nice figure. Very nicely detailed and everything. You can pose him pretty much however you want. I like to pose him using a little grappling hook with the little dude here. Like, he's running away with the little Dark Energon. Just grapple onto him there, and boom, this guy's trying to run away. You pose him a little better than just standing there, but you get the idea. But yeah, overall, this set is awesome. Go out and get it. I'm still not sure about the list price for any of these figures, since they're all $25 minimum pretty much. This guy's $25, his list price, $24.99 actually. But I still think he's very cool. I really like him. You know, I think he's a lot of fun. He doesn't have what Stealth Bumblebee has, which is the full playset appeal, where, you know, Stealth Bumblebee had the whole check-in station. But he does come with, you know, the cool ATV. This is pretty darn cool ATV here. And himself, just the figure himself, is well worth it. So yeah, I suggest go get him. You know, go find him, get him. He's awesome. He's fun. Get him. This has been Self Portrait 14. Thanks for watching. I have a lot more stuff coming up soon. A lot of more, pretty much all the other Kre-o sets I've got. So they're coming up soon. So stay tuned.